welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Desiree and I am a mom of 3 and I'm the owner and maker behind The Handmade Mom, where I create mom and positivity focused items. Happy New Year's, guys! It is now officially 2024 and I am so excited and looking forward to this year. I think it's going to be amazing and I cannot wait to see what it has to offer. 2023 was great. So many wonderful things happened. I mean, I brought my twins into the world, which is amazing, and I just cannot imagine my life now without them. So that has been a lot of fun and I cannot wait to see what 2024 has to offer. So this week what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be sitting down and chatting about some of the goals that I've set for 2024 and the things that I want to work towards, not only for my small business, so we are going to focus on that quite heavily, but I also want to include goals and things that I want to work towards for myself personally and for my motherhood journey. Because I do believe that those are very much intertwined, and I feel like I cannot plan or goal set for one part of that without thinking about the other parts. So we're going to kind of do all that here. It is going to be a sit down chatty video, so go on, grab your drink, tea, water, soda, coffee, whatever you need. Let's sit down and let's chat about some goal setting. All right, so I don't know about you guys, but I have a really hard time with keeping New Year's resolutions and planning for a whole year in advance. I just don't stick well with my New Year's resolutions, and I don't know if it's because I'm not setting the right kinds of resolutions for myself or what, but I just don't do well with those. And as far as planning for a year, like, I can't sit here right now and tell you what I'm going to be doing or planning for or working towards in October, November, December. I can tell you the extent of I'm going to be doing the Christmas showcase in November, and that's it. And that's only because I signed up for it this past one. Otherwise, I don't know. So I've tried doing the yearly planning, I've tried doing the New Year's resolutions, and they just don't work for me. I am a person that does really well with working towards specific goals, but I have to make sure that I don't set my goals to be too far out there for me, where it takes me either a really long time to reach it or it's truly unreachable, like unrealistic to get to that goal. So we are going to be doing goal setting. We are going to be coming up with some goals that we can, work on that are more short term, I guess, if you will. And then to go along with that, we're also going to be trying out quarterly planning. Like I said, I've tried the yearly planning. I've even tried 6-month planning, and it's just too far out for me. I can't get myself to stick to it for that length of time. So we're going to try quarterly planning, which I'm hoping will really work out, because I think it will be really helpful to keep me on track for my business things, hopefully get me ahead on business things, and just kind of make that part a little bit smoother. I always feel like I struggle a little bit during the holiday times because I end up behind, and that's because I don't plan out super well all those things. So I'm hoping if I can do the quarterly planning, it will of course correlate with my business quarters, and then everything will be sunshine and rainbows. Just kidding. We all know that small business and running a small business is not always sunshine and rainbows, but we can hope. Anyways, so we're gonna be trying quarterly planning, and I'm so excited because I have found a planner that is specifically made for quarterly planning. And on top of that, it has goal setting up part of it. So you set your goals for the quarter, and each month, week, and day has different kind of prompts that will help you towards taking action steps to hitting those goals for the quarter. So I'm so excited about this. This planner, I will be sure to link it down below. It is from another YouTube channel here, and it's the Sunday Jumpstart. I will be sure to link her channel down below as well. But let me show you the planner. It's this one here. It's the Big Goals Action Planner. It's a 12-week planner, and is undated. So you can start this really whenever. I just happen to be starting it now in the new year. But I thought it was a really, really cool idea. I have never seen a planner that's quarterly. I'm sure there's one out there, I don't know, but this is the first one that I've ever seen, and I was really intrigued by it. I will do a full walkthrough in just a minute with you guys and show you all the different kind of prompts that it gives you. But like I said, it just basically has a walkthrough. Like, you set up your top three goals for the quarter, and then it kind of gives you a breakdown of like, okay, what do you need to do to hit this one? What do you need to do to hit this one? And you really can break it down that way, so that way you can take those smaller pieces and apply them to your monthly, weekly, or daily planning. So I'm super excited about that, but let me show you guys what this planner looks like and give you guys a walkthrough of this. Alright, so you guys saw the prompts and kind of what I was talking about. Hopefully it made more sense when what I was talking about with setting your goals and then kind of breaking it down into what you need to do for the month, the week, and the day that you're planning for. So I'm super duper excited about it. I personally do really well with having a goal and then kind of seeing those milestones that I'm hitting that's getting me closer and closer to that goal. And I'm thinking that that's what this is going to be for me. At least that's what I'm hoping, is I'll have set my goals for this quarter, and then each day, week, and month I will see progress towards those goals. So I get really, really motivated when I see that progress that's happening, so it makes me want to work even harder and faster. And I'm just hoping that it will translate to this. We'll see. I don't know. I'll probably give you guys a update at the end of the quarter and kind of let you know how it went using this planner and how I felt about the process and all of that. So if you want to see what that update is in the future, be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Turn on the bell notifications so that way you'll be notified when I have uploaded that video. Okay, now let's start talking about my goals and the things that I want to work towards in this first quarter of 2024. So let's start off with motherhood goals. Because I feel like I always start, small business kind of is the dominant thing of this channel, which is great, and I love that. But I definitely want to include the mom things in there. So we're going to do mom goals first. Mom goals / personal things. Anyways, so I have a little note thing here that has my goals written down on it, just that way I can quickly access it. So, this might sound silly, but I have not taken all 3 of my kids like out solo anywhere except for one time. I've taken them solo like in the car and going to meet somebody, and that's totally fine. I'm cool with that. But I have a lot of anxiety when it comes to my kids and taking them out to places, right? Like, it's not about taking them out in public. It's more of, I have a lot of anxiety of the bad things that can happen. I know. You can't live your life in fear and all the things, right? But my postpartum anxiety has just been terrible. I've had a lot of, after Lala was born, my postpartum anxiety was awful, and I had a lot of intrusive thoughts. And then now, since having the twins, like, there's just new intrusive thoughts that have been happening, and it's not easy, and it doesn't make it easy for me to feel comfortable taking the kids somewhere by myself. Another goal that I have is but it is me and my personal goals that are related to motherhood, and that is going to be taking care of myself. I have gotten really, really laxed on taking care of myself since having Lala, and then especially after having the twins, like, it's just really kind of gone down from there. I go, crazy hair all the time. I've got leggings on, I've got a big baggy t-shirt, and I'm just looking a hot mess while the kids are looking super cute, right? And like, I started getting to a point where I was getting burnt out. I was tired. I was just not feeling great, and I wasn't being a very I wasn't being the kind of mom that I wanted to be for my kids, because I was just so burnt out and tired and just didn't feel good. A lot of that has to do with not taking care of myself, and I know that, and I'm aware of that, and I'm wanting to make that change this year. So some of the things that I'm going to be trying to do this year is journaling. I got a super duper cute journal that was hand painted by a local small business owner, and I will actually show you guys what the journal looks like, because I am absolutely obsessed with this. It is hand painted, and it's by High Hopes Creative, which, if I can find the links to her Instagram and whatever she has, I will be sure to link her down below as well. But I got this journal that is specifically going to be used for that, so super excited about that. Something else that I'm going to be doing is my nails. I absolutely love getting my nails done. I personally cannot afford to go get them done all the time, so we got some nail dip stuff for doing my nails at home. So we are going to be starting to do that now. I'm super excited about that, because I just feel much better when my nails are done. I don't feel so like bleh or frumpy. It just makes me kind of feel a little bit more put together. So that, and also doing my makeup. I'm pretty sure this is actually the very first time that I've ever had makeup on in any of my videos. So yeah, if you see me wearing makeup a little bit more, that is because I'm trying to do a little bit more self-care. And I really enjoy it. It, again, is one of those things that just makes me feel a little bit better when I have it done. So like my makeup and my hair and all those things. My hair I'm not so worried about, because I can still feel cute and like a little messy bun, but my nails and putting on makeup just kind of makes me feel a little bit better. And then the last thing that I'm actually going to be doing, which is for me really difficult, is trying to go to therapy. I know we're now in 2024, right? And like going to therapy and talking about therapy is a lot more welcomed and a lot more kind of out there, but it is still really hard to talk about, and it's still really hard to say like, I need help. I have talked about it, my husband has talked about it with me for a long time, saying that, you know, I need to go to therapy, and I've said it like, I need to go to therapy. I need to talk to somebody. I am a person that I need to talk things out. But sometimes there's just things that I can't talk about with other people, or I don't want to talk about with other people. Yeah, I don't know when. I'm still trying to figure out how to find a therapist and go about that route. I've started that process, but honestly, I am not gonna lie, I am dragging my feet on that because I am nervous. One of the last goals that I have, this one is like kind of quarterly, but not really. This one's kind of more of like a long-term thing because I don't know exactly when we're gonna do it, but is potty training Lala. I know that's very different than what we were just talking about, but Lala is going to be 3 this year, and I want to start potty training her because she is going to be getting into sports here very soon. My parents, like you guys already know, own the cheerleading gym, and she will actually be of age to join the team here in the next season. So I kind of don't want her to still be in pull-ups while she is at practice and then having to have Grammy change her in the middle of practice. So we're gonna be working on potty training, and hopefully that will go well. But yeah, I know that was kind of like all over the place in what my goals are for like motherhood and personal, but there they are. So this was something that I started doing last year, and I want to continue doing it. So I have the sticky note here where I just picked a word that I kind of wanted to try to work on the entire year or use as like a reminder. And for me, it was strength last year because I was pregnant with my twins, and that was very difficult. Like, it was not easy to be pregnant with 2 babies. And then I knew giving birth to them was not going to be easy and would require a lot of strength. And then especially when they were here, having all 3 kids was not going to be easy. And so I really needed to have strength to get through that. So that is why I chose that word last year. But this year we are going to be choosing the word grace. And that is to remind myself to give myself grace. It's okay if things are difficult or hard or not easy. I'm allowed to be kind to myself and show myself some grace when things are difficult. So that is my word for the year. I will have it posted on my computer, so every time I sit down, I am reminded of it. All right, so now for my small business plans and goals that we are going to be trying to work towards. What I did was went in and wrote down kind of like just a list of all the goals that I wanted to try to work towards. And it didn't matter how big or how small they were. I just wrote them down as I kind of thought about them. So there's a really large market that happens at the end of the year, right before the holidays kind of really kick off. My goal is to try to become a vendor at this event, or at least apply and then see if I can get in. I'm not sure if I will commit to doing it just because it is such a huge booth fee. It would definitely be my most expensive booth if I were to do it, but I at least want to have it as a goal, something that I can work towards trying to do. I really want to try to establish more consistent email marketing. So that is a goal of mine, is to have that be consistent. Here on YouTube, I have a goal. So I have 2 goals, right? I have like my regular goal that I would really like to hit, but then I have my big goal that I'm like, I would love to hit that. So my big goal is I'd like to hit 1,500 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be absolutely amazing. My goal, like my more realistic, my normal goal is 1,000. I'm pretty sure I can hit that marker. I am at like 560 right now. So I'm really hoping that we can hit the 1,000, but I would absolutely love to hit the 1,500 mark. So if you would like to help out with me in reaching that goal, then be sure to subscribe if you have not already, and don't forget to turn on the bell notifications so that way anytime I upload any of my future videos, you'll be notified that I have done so. Also, feel free to share this video, share my channel on any of your social medias or with a friend who you think will like this as well, and encourage them to subscribe as well. So thank you guys so much for helping me get to this goal, or at least working towards this goal. It would be amazing to get there. Now, next goal is through my website, so thehandmaidemom.com, I would really like to get we'll say 2 to 3 sales per month directly through my website. Okay, so my next goal is to find a 3rd location for pickup, for local pickup in a specific area of town. This one is a little bit trickier because I don't really have like a connection to that area of town, other than I get a lot of people who shop with me from there, and it just is like kind of far for my customers there. And so doing local pickup is not like a super convenient option because of my 2 other locations are kind of, one is completely on the opposite side of town and the other one is not too far. It's like, I don't even know, depending on where you're at in the area, 20 to 35-ish minutes. But for some people that's still too far and they don't want to make that drive for a local pickup. Okay, so the next goal that I have is to do more vendor events for this year. Now, you guys know I have twins. They were born last year in March, and that is right about the time that kind of market season picks up again. So I was not able to do markets because obviously I was recovering from birth and I was taking care of 2 newborn babies and I had a toddler at home. So I want to try to get into more markets this year. I'm so excited about that. I was super ecstatic about being able to do markets in the fall winter time, and I'm ready to get back into it already. And then the last one that I have written down is to actually use TikTok more. Now, the 2 that I said that I would focus on is going to be creating consistent email marketing and growing my YouTube channel to, I put the 1,500 subscribers, I put the big goal. So let's kind of break it down a little bit. So the first one, which is creating consistent email marketing, I think if I can get that set up now and put a system into place where, you know, it's a lot easier for me to do email marketing, then down the line later on in the year it would be much easier, especially around holiday times and things like that, to incorporate email marketing. I did use email marketing this past holiday season with a promotion that I was doing, and I know I didn't show you guys here, but I did a 12 days of deals, and so for 12 days there was different things that were discounted at different percentages off, and I did email marketing every single day for the 12 days of that. So that was really difficult, but once I found a system and kind of created that workflow for that, it actually ended up being really easy. And I think if I can do something similar where I kind of create this workflow and just kind of the system of creating the emails and getting them out and all of that stuff, then I think that would make it a lot easier. So that is my goal for this quarter, is to create a consistent email marketing system. I would like to specifically send out 2 emails a month. I'm not going to do weekly right now. I don't think I can manage weekly. So I'm going to do 2 emails a month and see how that goes. So eventually, maybe down the line, I'll add more, but for now, 2 a month I think is good for me. Probably 1 towards the beginning of the month and then 1 towards like mid-month is what I'm thinking. So that is goal number 1. And then goal number 2, I am not looking to hit this goal. Like, I'm not looking to achieve this goal by the end of the quarter. But I would like to at least start working towards that. So hitting 1,500 subscribers here on YouTube would be absolutely amazing. And I think I can start working towards that, which is going to include posting more consistently. I know that at the end of the last year, I was a little bit off on my schedule of posting because the holiday season was just crazy busy, and like I got overwhelmed and swamped, and so I just kind of had to step back a little bit with posting on YouTube. And so I know there was a couple weeks where it was, or a couple of times where it was like 2 weeks since I had posted. And I really want to post consistently once a week, every week. And I would like to keep it on the same days, but I am allowing myself to be flexible. So I'm going to try to post every Wednesday, but I am going to allow myself to be flexible. And, you know, if I had a rough week or if I'm just behind on things, then I'm going to allow myself to be able to post on Thursday and not feel super guilty about it. I know that that's not, you know, what people tell you to do for being successful here on YouTube. And you know what? That's great. But right now, for me and in my life at this point, if I need some flexibility, then that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to try my very best to consistently post every Wednesday. But if not, I'm going to try to allow myself to post on Thursdays. I feel like it's not too far off that, you know, people are going to be dying for more or what have you, but it still gets things out consistently on a weekly basis. And I think the reason that I can do this one now, and I think why I feel okay with putting this as a goal for me to focus on in Q1, is because, again, it's like the emails. Once I kind of set up a system and I can kind of get myself ahead in that, then it will help me out later on down the line in the year. So I right now am kind of going like week by week on my content that I'm recording, editing, and making graphics for, posting, all that stuff, right? Like, it's like week by week as I'm going. And I really would like to get to the point where some of my videos are pre-recorded ahead of time. Obviously, like the craft show videos and things like that, those are going to be the week of, like, as they happen, right? But other videos, such as I want to do some how-tos and do some sit-down chatty videos and things like that. Like, if I can pre-record those, that would help me out tremendously down the line. And if I have a week where, you know, maybe I'm really busy or I'm like just overwhelmed and I can't dedicate time to also record, edit, make graphics and what have you for YouTube, then I can at least still have that to fall back on, and I'm still posting consistently, which is still meeting my goals that I have set for myself. So hopefully we can do that. That's the plan, right? But yeah, so those are my 2 goals that I'm going to be focusing on this quarter. Like I said, I'm still considering a third one. I have not decided which one I want to do yet, or even if I want to do a third one. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But I'm really, really excited about this, and I cannot wait to see what happens at the end of the quarter. Like I said, I will have this planner linked down below for you guys, along with her YouTube channel. Again, it's the Big Goals Action Plan. It's a 12-week planner, undated, and I specifically have the Mocha cover. I believe that's what it's called. This is the Mocha cover, and then she has one other cover that's super cute as well. But I will have that linked for you guys below, and go give it a look-see, and, you know, see if quarterly planning might be something that is doable for you. Alright, y'all, so that is it for this video. Those are my 2024 goals currently at the time of recording. They could change, so we will see how they go down the line. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate that, and that greatly helps out my channel. And if you want to help me reach my goal of getting to 1,500 subscribers, and then be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications so that way you get notified every time that I upload a new video. And feel free to share this on your social media, share it with a friend, and encourage them to subscribe as well. So I hope that some of the things that we talked about were helpful for you and your goal setting and your planning for 2024. Let me know down in the comments what some of your goals are for this year, and what kind of planner are you? Do you plan for the year, 6 months, quarterly, or a month? Let me know down below. All right, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.